What should we do? Should we do anything with that?
All right, and we're live.
Sleepiness.
To be
Friendship.
arranging.
Okay.
Friendship.
It's like
Cheers.
a flagon, isn't it? As
Yeah.
well.
I mean, what is that? Is it like I
coffee
feel like
pot.
is it a coffee pot?
Yeah, it's a percolator.
Ah, very nice, very nice.
Yeah, it's coffee. See.
Very good. I like it. I like it a lot.
Like,
yeah, I'm sorry, my voice is so gravelly as well.
I was gonna say you sound so different.
Yeah, I'm. Inkblot might have a slightly different tone today. This is me screaming at midnight for Midsummer's Night Dream at the Globe.
Oh, was it Midsummer's last night?
Yeah,
That's good.
it was so fucking good. It was so good. Like I know I'm biased, but it's probably the best production of Midsummer's I've ever seen.
Amazing.
Yeah, really funny, really heart-wrenching, like some really good choices that weren't made for the sake of making a fun choice. It was like, no, this makes sense, and it's dark and twisted, and I like it.
Well, speaking of funny, heart-wrenching, dark and twisted, and really good choices, what happened last time in our last session?
We say really good choices.
We got high on an airship.
That's
what happened. We got high on an airship, which I now regret not taking some of those leaves to chew on. We discovered where Bibbit is. He is in some mountains near Metril. We discovered that through speaking to this Inkblot scholars of old.
You got spied on, kind of.
Yeah.
Unsuccessfully.
Oh, we had a Fennec had an interesting encounter with Eberron.
Game of chicken.
Yeah, game of chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Slash like gaseous form.
Then we arrived. After
like,
we made some really great food.
Oh yes.
Like some top tier bland food.
Went well.
Yeah.
Where we met a strange person who was like, "Come with me, my master wants to speak to you," and us being us went, "Okay."
Yeah, Stan was like, "Yeah, let's do it," and we're like, "Character development, we're here for it."
And now she dies again.
Bad idea.
Yeah, exactly.
Where we met the lovely Eye of Ivan Forius, just setting up a cheeky little ambush for us with the lovely red eye, one-winged Victor, whose sister we murdered in a wood. I say murdered. She attacked us, and we attacked her back.
That's very true. I believe we made our way through 3 rounds actually.
I think a couple around a Coppet, yeah.
Yeah.
We've got Nyx with us, the cool chick with the
Nyx is there.
Mohawk.
Currently reloading her crossbow. I believe we just cut away from the moment where this dark kind of cloaked figure that you saw, one of them turn invisible at some point. The other one unfortunately was killed, or fortunately was killed before he could do that. But at the top of the round, Fennec, you hear movement, you hear kind of dust being kicked up on this scavenger town street, and looking right to your right hand side, you see the figure emerge from the darkness, the invisibility wearing off as it lunges at you with its dagger and does attack. You also sense a kind of a coldness suddenly around you. You kind of feel your skin kind of, what do you call them? Chicken bumps? No, that's not true. What's the thing?
Goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
I like chicken bumps.
Chicken
I prefer
bumps.
chicken bumps.
Makes as much sense.
There's this coldness in the air as this figure appears, and makes 2 dagger attacks against you. The first
So
one.
the coldness is from the dagger.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Oh fuck.
The coldness seemed to just appear when the figure appeared. So just as this guy showed up, the coldness kind of you felt it around you. That's 10 points of piercing damage.
Is that the critical version of it?
That is the critical version of it, and let me just
Brilliant.
quickly check something.
Oh, it's this dude. I see. I see.
He's got a dagger and a sword. I mean, that is just greedy.
Overkill.
Trying to remind myself what
That's
spells I have prepared.
You feel the dagger kind of pierce you, and there's this strange sensation as the dagger gets in you. You feel the coldness spread, the same coldness you felt around you. You feel kind of going in you now. So instead of 10, you take 20 points of piercing damage.
Okay, great.
The second attack
Great. 2 attacks.
is a 23 to hit.
Well, yeah, it hits, doesn't it?
And this time you take 16 points of piercing damage.
Hey team, what are we gonna do about this?
And after this attack, you just see the figure kind of almost lunging towards you and again goes invisible in front of you.
47.
It goes invisible. Okay.
Oh boy. Where are we up to in the order?
We're at the top of the round at this point.
Okay. Okay.
Just... All right, let's do this. All right, that's its turn. Oh wow, Fennec is just surrounded by these guys. You see another of these way cultists kind of raising its tentacled hand, the purple kind of tentacles coming out of the tunic that he is wearing as he lunges towards you. Makes 2 attacks. One with the tentacled hand, which is a 13.
Doesn't hit.
Kind of yelling with rage, he now pulls out a club, hits you with that, and rolls even worse 7 to hit.
Nope.
All right. Inkblot, you have just pushed back this one cultist against the dusty kind of wooden frame of this this bar.
I believe he is still afflicted by Mind Spike. No, Tesh's Mind Whip. So he can attack or he can move. He can't do both.
All right.
And he can't make reactions. And he gets a saving throw. Ooh, I think he gets a saving throw at the end of his turn. I will double check that while you're deciding what doing.
All right. He's gonna. I mean, you've seen this happen. I think a couple of times before. He opens his mouth and you see kind of this greenish.
Oh no, it's on his next turn. So. Oh, I can't remember if I hit him with it last turn. I think I hit a whole lot of them last turn with it. I can't remember.
I think one of them was affected by it, definitely.
One of them was affected. I think it was my one.
Yeah. Oh,
I think.
Fennec has something to say.
Or was it your one?
No, I was just being chaotic. Never mind.
Okay. I'm going to say on his next turn, so this is his next turn.
All right. So still, it can do one action, correct? One attack. Yeah. So you see his kind of maw open, and you see this greenish hue as, like, almost like a frog kind of vomiting something out. You see this poison spittle heading towards you.
Oh shit! It's got range.
It has range, thankfully. It's been modified. All right. That is a 14 to hit.
Inkblot just sort of like dives and pushes herself against the wall, and it misses.
Right. Yeah, behind you, you see kind of as like alien acid. It's eating through the wood. and then it will do nothing else except make a saving throw.
Oh, it's just on its next turn,
next
so
turn.
it doesn't have that anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
This one, just next to Fennec,
Oh no.
will do 2 attacks.
Fennec,
as
you need
well.
to get out of there.
The first one with the club is a 17, which is 6 points of bludgeoning damage. The second attack, let's go for the tusks this time. This one opens its mouth. You see these massive kind of teeth as it's heading towards you, trying to find a vulnerable moment for you, and rolls a 14, which misses. All right. With that, Raya's turn.
Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna.
Leave.
I quit. Yeah, she just. I give up. Not interested, and just walks off. No.
Leaving is a valid option.
I mean, we can flee if we need to.
Mm.
I'm just. I'm just working out the best way to heal Fennec.
Oh.
Because I think that seems fairly urgent. Sorry, you're not getting my full thought process, which is not very interesting.
I was like, I wouldn't know it anyway.
But I want to sanctuary you, but it only lasts until you either cast a spell or do an attack, and you're quite soon after me, so
Yeah,
that actually
like
wouldn't
next
work
turn.
that well.
no, I wouldn't.
Can you get rid of any of those guys surrounding? There, one of them's badly injured. Oh no, it's my one that's badly injured.
I can try, maybe.
I'm gonna press you for
Sure.
something.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna cast Aura of Vitality.
Yes.
I'm really trying not to lose concentration. I think it has to be centered on me, doesn't it? So you've got a template now. And I'm gonna heal Fennec. This go as my bonus action. I will heal Fennec. For 5 points. And then I want to turn and look to Victor and I say, "Come and get me then." And I'm gonna run away next to this guy.
All right.
And then try and get his attention too. Be like, "Come on then, fight me."
Like you're walking dogs.
Come on.
I'm gonna say it's just you yelling this out. Yeah, who knows what the effect will be for that. It seems that Victor was coming for you anyway,
Great.
judging you to be the biggest threat. The others seem to be fairly busy with fighting. Obviously, the one that you've just kind of.
Oh, can I use 25 feet of movement? Can I get here? Is there someone there who's invisible? Okay.
Yes, next to me.
Yes. I forgot about the shield thing I have. That's the one thing I do. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Wow, it's been 2 weeks. Okay. That is what I want to do.
All right. With that, Fennec.
All right. I'm gonna spit some blood to the side. Single-mindedly look down at Ivan. The glancing blows. I can feel the pain, but that's not where my head's at. I'm thumping and single-minded. And I'm going to, so obviously Ivan, yeah, exactly, it's a bit of that. Oh, you want to be to me, do you? Ivan's got his wand out, doesn't he?
He's yeah, the wand is out. The key wand is out.
I would like to cast telekinesis on the wand and try to pull it to me.
All right.
My one gambit. Let's try.
All right. Go ahead and cast.
Okay. Oh, Oh, I'm nervous. Very nervous.
You got this. You got this.
Do I? This is my last slide.
I believe in you.
You must make an ability check with your spellcasting ability, contested by that creature's strength check.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
I can't do this. Okay, what? Have you've made the strength check?
Yep.
What am I doing?
You should be making a spellcasting ability check.
I don't think I've ever done that before. How do I do that?
Ability check with your spellcasting modifier.
Yeah. I think it's +8 for you. Right?
Yeah, +8.
So roll d20 at 8.
Okay, cool.
Ivan, even with a +0, unfortunately rolls a 19. So as you hurl your will out there and kind of grab a hold of the wand and start pushing it.
No, wait 1 second. Saving face. Okay, 1 second. Can I use saving face in this instance?
I'm gonna say yeah, sure. Let's go for it. It's more interesting. I think I should have. You shouldn't have revealed it before that because of reasons. But all right, go for it.
So I can see 4 allies. So I'm gonna add that. There's not more than 4, is there?
You've got Nyx.
Nyx is already in that.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. There's no more allies, are there?
Ori?
30 feet. It's maximum bonus of 5 anyway.
Yeah. It's only 4. Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right. +4, that's 19 and 19. God. Now that's a question. I have to check this. I am not sure.
Let's re-roll.
No, I haven't rolled
Should we
really
start
well.
from the beginning of the fight? Should we go restart? Should we all take a long rest?
Cancel reality out, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with if it's a tie, it's status quo, nothing changes. So at this point, you try and you're so close and you can almost feel the wand slipping it starts flying and Ivan just very quickly, for his old age, grabs it from the air and pulls it back. 19 versus 19.
Let me just see how far away I am from Ivan before. Where is he? Of all these hooded figures, I can't tell who's who. Oh, he's pretty far away. I'll have to yell it. No, I'm not going to. I'm just going to look him dead in the eye and imagine him dead. Sorry.
All right.
like super dead in the eye and super imagining him raised from this earth.
Yeah, you can faintly... I mean, you can see his figure. Eyes may be difficult to kind of spot, but you look sufficiently angry and badass surrounded by these cultists. Anything else?
Ori, next.
All right. What would Ori like to do?
Ori would like to go get the fucking wand. But Ori can't. That is too far for Ori. So instead, Ori would like to duck down and attack this person.
All right, go for it.
Yes. Bite. Attack. Come on, crit. Okay.
9 misses, I'm afraid.
And back up into the air I go. 10 feet.
That would get a attack opportunity from.
Oh, isn't that one the one that can't do more than one thing?
No, I think that's gone now. If Barnaby's gone.
Oh, okay. Well, in which case I won't move.
All right. Okay, that's Ori. Victor's turn. All right. All right, yeah, it's gonna go after you. I can't reach. Can't reach. Nope, just can't reach Stan.
You can dash. You can.
Yeah, use your action
So,
to dash.
yeah,
That's great.
it's
That's
fine.
really. I mean, you shouldn't really be helping them, Ella.
Sorry, no. It's high level strategy. You know.
Fennec, you see this strange kind of mutated person thing walking towards you, as it. You also sense the similar type of a kind of an aura emanating from this. Just whatever arcane magic is at work, this person is also emanating something like it. But Victor reaches for the massive mace and lifts it up high in the air.
I'll get my shield in front of them.
All right.
Yeah.
First with disadvantage. That's a good roll. 24 to hit.
Oh. That's on Finnick.
Yeah, with disadvantage.
Okay.
That's an 18 points of bludgeoning and necrotic damage.
Are you... Okay.
Ariella's muted as well.
That's right.
I'm not dead. I'm not good, but I'm not
Okay.
dead.
Okay.
I'm very not good.
The second attack, which would be
Don't get hit.
a normal attack, will be another good roll. 24 again.
I would like to use a thing. I would like to use my entropic ward.
All right. Is saving face a reaction thing, or is it just?
It's a
It's
reaction.
just that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
saving face isn't. Saving face is just the thing you can do, right? I'm just you still have your reaction. All right, entropic ward. Can you impose disadvantage on that roll? All right. Tries again. This time rolls a 20.
Like a straight 20 or a
Altogether 20 to hit.
Okay.
That is 25 points of bludgeoning and necrotic damage.
I'm very close to dead.
Okay.
One more hit.
All right.
I'm right here. I'm
All right. With that, you just
Not
the streets themselves kind of there's this echo as the mace lands on Fennec, as it misses Fennec and lands even on the dirt. There's this almost this kind of a pressure wave each time. You are not immune to being frightened, Fennec, are you?
No.
All right.
Actually, because I'm right nearby, Fennec is immune to being
Ooh,
frightened.
nice. All right.
Nice. Good. Good.
Nice.
That is good because yeah.
One less
stuff.
thing.
With that, it's Inkblot's turn.
Seeing through the acid, the acid that is melting the wall behind me, I turn and I see just Finnick getting wailed on and just is crumpling under the pressure of this. And I'm going to turn to the window. I'm going to leap through it, I'm gonna jump down and into these shadow. Or what's the range on the spell I want to cast? Fine, yeah. I'm gonna leap down into the shadows here. Like, oh, I can't move my token because I'm not on the right button. I leap out the window and then down here and press myself in the corner, and I tear out a page of my book, and in lightning speed, like an origami figure, I make a small little figure of a creature on 2 legs with 2 tiny little arms, and I flick it towards Fennec, and I cast polymorph, and I turn her into a T-Rex.
All right. Yeah.
I knew
Okay.
it. I knew it. Also, T-Rex is a nice new flavor. How exciting.
I mean, I can do that now, so...
So cool.
Just before that happens, let me just quickly check something in terms of range.
I've got a 60-foot range. I'll move closer if I need to.
No, I'm checking.
Oh, something else.
Ivan is immune to T-Rex. Is that the thing you were checking?
So, with his reaction, as you cast polymorph on Fennec, you throw the origami towards him, and
I
you
will use
hear
my reaction to cast counterspell his counterspell. At 5th level. My friend is about to die. It's not happening.
All right. Yeah.
You're badass.
I will see it, and like my almost like it's not even ink blot doing it. It's the sphere that's up here of the old scholar that follows her around, just instinctually without her knowledge, just counterspells it instantly.
All right. Yeah, that does work, which means polymorph does go through.
Yay!
By the skin of
T-Rex. Let's see what I can do.
Yeah.
Let me just quickly polymorph Fennec.
And I went, so 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to properly duck behind here just to get her out of everyone's way.
I am stupid.
You're just seeing, bags of blood and flesh around you that really seem tasty. Suddenly. All right, Tyrannosaurus Rex. All right. Let's see if that works. Hopefully it won't do anything. Oh, all right. Let's put him up.
Wow. That's a lot of damage.
Boom.
Yes.
Whoa.
Like, I just
Right.
meant...
Yeah, suddenly the town of Salvation hears a mighty T-Rex roar as Fennec the T-Rex takes the stage. Anything else, Eggblot?
No, that's it. That's my turn. That's me.
Oh,
That's me done.
amazing.
That's like... Oh, I'm not going to say anything because the DM's here.
Oh no.
Please don't die.
Oh man, I have to look up the dimensions of a T-Rex now. This is peak D&D.
Yeah.
How big is T-Rex?
Huge. I think they're a huge creature.
Yeah.
Where's
Oh.
Eggplot on the map? Or is it as
Oh,
a character? I
I've
can't
hidden
see
myself over here.
Her. Okay, cool.
I'm like, yeah, I'm backing out of the way,
15,
which,
to 20 feet.
but yeah, we'll see how well that lasts. Actually, is that the maximum? I just want to check mine because I want to get as far away as possible. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, that's the farthest way I can go.
All right. So, as the T-Rex, as you kind of emerge, let me just quickly check the range on this as well. 100 feet. All right. Is he range? I think he is. Yeah. All right. Ivan casts the spell as well. And around the T-Rex, you see this small spark at the very top, kind of 20 feet up. And it starts spreading, and you see this just like a fishnet of a kind of silvery hue as it makes very clear-cut kind of 90-degree turns and becomes this silvered, gilded cage, really, around the T-Rex, completely boxing it in. So, for your information, Fennec, basically, you are trapped in this area as a T-Rex. Yeah, I mean, that's it. You just see around you a cage, suddenly. Alright, that's his turn.
Fuck. What?
Ooh, actually, it could be larger.
Cage me. So are there people in the cage with me?
Oh, yeah, actually, there are. Stan is also in it, as well as one of the cultists. You should see the little purple kind of... I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Question. So what's it made out of again? Sorry, it's golden.
I mean, you just see this kind of it looks like silver almost. Basically, there's a kind of a strange effervescence to it, or a translucent kind of property to it as well. But I mean, it just looks wholly magical. All right, that was Ivan's turn. Nyx. You just, yeah, Nyx. Holy shit, says Nyx as something appears. And then
Gonna miss with an arrow, is she? Is that her whole turn?
she's gonna attack the
Wow.
cultist right next to the to Victor there. Let's go of a crossbow bolt. Rolls a 15, which hits, and does 10 points of damage. Pretty good. Piercing. There we go. And all right, that's it. That's her turn. She's gonna stay. She's gonna move a bit because of the T-Rex. All right, these commoners just run screaming. I mean, there was a sense as you walk the streets already of doors being closed and things kind of boarded up, as if people had an air. Now people are just completely running to their homes and shutting doors and curtains and everything. With that, we're at the top of the round again. Behind Nyx, a shadowy figure appears with dagger in hand and does 2 attacks against Nyx. First one being a 20, which does hit, and roll 6, which actually will be 12 points of damage against Nyx with the dagger, and the second attack as well, which is a natural 20. That's 24 points of piercing damage. Yeah, you just hear kind of a whimpered scream thing from Nyx as the dagger finds its prey. But Nyx is still up. With that, the shadowy figure disappears yet again. All right. It's both Stan and yeah, they're gonna. I mean, this one's heading for Nyx as well. Through the cage, unfortunately, as Fennec, you would try to attack. There's no way for you to get your massive kind of maul through to hit the cultist who's heading for Nyx at this point. The first attack against Nyx will be a 15, which misses, and the second attack with the tentacles this time is a natural 1. All right. This one will head for you, Inkblot. Just barely makes it.
Damn it.
This will be the first attack is a club attack. 20 to hit.
Remind me, do I get my reaction back at the beginning of my turn or the beginning of a round?
Good question.
So hold on, I use my reaction on my turn.
Yeah.
So do I not get my reaction again until my turn, or do I get my reaction?
I think your reaction comes back at the start of your turn. I think.
So I don't have a reaction.
I think that's
Okay.
That's true.
Okay.
Let me
20 hits, yes.
All right. Yeah, until the start of your next turn. All right.
Okay.
So that's 6 points of bludgeoning damage
Okay.
from the club.
Oh. -6. Yep.
Then the second attack will be a 22 to hit,
Yeah, that hits.
which will be a 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
3 -3. Okay. Ooh, that's going well. I need to make a couple of Constitution saving throws. You may no longer be a Tyrannosaurus Rex. First save.
At least I'm protected in a cage.
It's a fail. You are no longer a T-Rex. I am
Great.
sorry.
Great.
I am so sorry. That was a waste of 2 really high level spells.
You want to know.
I mean, you also did take a very high level spell away from Ivan, but also
I
he
did.
did trap the Stan as well, which is
Yeah.
right. With that, it's this cultist's turn, and this one's going for Raya.
Good.
The first one is a 18,
Miss.
and the second attack is, ooh, that's good, 21.
Yeah.
4 points of bludgeoning damage. Alright, with that, we come to Raya.
Okay.
Kill the beast.
You're near death. I can't use my action to attack anything. I need to kill you.
We're in here for a really long time though. So
Yeah, but it's no.
anyway.
I'll keep this guy busy. We'll just worry about everything else.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
Oh, that should have been there.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to heal Nyx.
Mm-hmm.
I've got my action.
Alright, that's 2d6, I believe.
Yeah. So 6 points to Nyx.
Alright.
And then I'm going to use my action to use my gauntlets of divine shielding. And I'm going to give Fennec a shield of. I'll go for 30 hit points for Fennec.
Whoa.
Alright. 30, basically temporary hit points.
Yeah, for this round.
Alright.
Yep.
Anything else, Raya?
Can I move? I'd like to move in front of Fennec.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright.
So-
With that, Fennec. How long does the shield last on Fennec?
I think it's. I'll double check. I think it's until my next go though.
Okay.
Why must you ask these insidious questions? Mum says.
So, either when it's obviously all been used up, or at the start of my next turn.
Okay.
I would like to use Eldritch Blast.
Who are you targeting?
One person I can target.
Mm-hmm.
Near death. Great.
Yeah, the silver cage kind of rippling in front of you still. I believe you can. Let me quickly check about the spell casting actually.
Check what? Would you like to level me up? I could really use a third spell slot.
So I have to actually take back a bunch of things. Raya, as you try to cast the spell towards Nyx to heal her, which
But
would
I've
be...
already. Sorry.
Yeah,
I've already
yeah.
cast the spell, and so it's already up. So I'm not casting a new spell.
So
Yeah,
basically,
already.
spell effects can't go through the cage.
Okay, can I give those 6 to Fennec instead?
Yeah, I would say that's allow that. And Fennec, I mean, basically, of seeing this, you would understand that you can't attack or give spells or cast spells towards anybody else outside the cage.
Yeah. Which I'm not doing. Let's kill this fucker.
Oh yeah, you're attacking this one. That's perfect.
Cool.
Yes.
Yep.
25 hits, absolutely.
Great.
This one now seeing a little bit nervous being trapped with you guys.
14.
14 points of force damage. All right.
Let's do it again. Great. Critical.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, good, that hits.
Critical hit.
Nice. All right. Yeah. With the 17 points, you kind of hit it. The force pushes it towards the bars of the force cage that you're in, and just he kind of flies through them, turning into just mulch on the other side. Absolutely dead.
And now we'll just live in this cage for an hour. At least I'm alive.
It's Ori's turn.
Yeah, Ori, Anya. Okay, let's go, Ori. Who are you? What's this thing you're next to? Let's sting.
All right. Attacking Victor.
Yeah.
With a screech, Ori comes down from the heavens.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, 24 hits.
Yes.
How do you want to do this, Ori? Come on. One go.
Go for the eyes, Ori.
9 points.
9
Woo!
points. Yeah,
I
I
have 9
mean,
hit points.
But you also need to do a Constitution saving throw or become poisoned.
he rolls a 21.
Okay.
But yeah,
So-
it takes 9 points of damage. First blood for Victor being taken from him. Does Ori do anything else?
No.
Well, after that critical, Victor just kind of like swatting a fly, will just, without even looking, aim at Ori.
And rolls a natural 1. And
Rolls.
rolls a natural 1.
Rolls a 22 or 22 to hit.
That's not how you say a 1. Sorry. I think it's 1.
I know there's been a lot going on, Mama Taste. It's been a while, but focus in.
Yeah.
Go
well,
on.
It's 22 to hit, but I can make that higher if that's necessary.
Can you?
Yeah.
Option for you? Sure. Go on. Go
It's
ahead.
21 points of bludgeoning and necrotic damage.
As Ori lets out a burst of telepathy and crumples to the ground in front of us.
All right.
Oh, Ori.
With that, Victor is kind of just menacingly standing in front of the cage, kind of having a Darth Maul moment. Looking rather annoyed, actually, as he turns then towards Nyx. The second attack that he has. For 14 misses. Nyx kind of manages to find an angle and
Nice.
jump away just as the mace kind of destroys half of the wooden frame of the house. It was, let me just check, that was 10. Yeah, alright, that's fine. Inkblot.
Okay, so I just want to pop out. Oh, I'm casting a spell on myself. Right, I want to move. Okay, he's there. And am I right in thinking my manifest mind's like here-ish?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Let me just put this down.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. Question. Inkblot has studied magic. She is clever. Does she know the implications of the spell that has been cast this cage? She's witnessed the potential that things can't leave it. Do I know if things can enter it? And what kind of effects it can enter? Is there a roll that I can do to check this?
It depends on what you want to use your action for. If you want to...
I just want to, like, if I'm running out and I'm about to cast a spell and I see it,
Yeah.
do I know what it is? If I wasn't going to use an action, is there any way that I would know what it is?
So, without like studying it, taking a little bit of time in this moment to be like, have I known this? From the top of your head, you get a sense that this is probably a very high level spell that you haven't come to contact yet.
Okay. Okay.
So you're not sure on the kind of quick glance of it.
Okay. I'm going to move. So I've moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can I duck through the window again? Will you let me to do that with my 30 feet of movement?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm going to say that the windows are pretty destroyed on that particular
I want
house
to jump
because...
back in there. So that's like my movement.
Right.
I just want to do that so I can... I know this guy is here. This is important to what I'm about to do. I want to check one other thing. Where the fuck is counterspell? 80 feet. Is that right? Between me and Ivan?
Yep.
Perfect. This might be really stupid, but she's panicking and she doesn't know what to do anymore. So she is going to cast Fireball.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can do this. Let's find out. Fireball. Oh, the fireball's a lot smaller than I thought. Oh well. I'm going to cast Fireball at 5th level. There.
Alright.
I think I've just cast it at 5th level.
Mm-hmm.
Just double check.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Cool. I roll damage. 41 points of damage.
Let me quickly check this. Yeah, I mean, as the you see the explosion, Fennec and Raya, both of you, in the middle of the street, and you can see it heading towards you and just goes over and under the cage, and the heat doesn't even reach you. However, you do actually get quite a lot of people with this.
Hopefully some invisible people.
All right. Dex saving throw.
I'm in the most horrible way. I knew that I would possibly get Ori in this, so in the nicest way, I'm glad I didn't end Ori.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
It's
really
okay.
sorry.
Ori can come back.
Cool.
That's Ori and my relationship. Someone I don't have to lose. That is, unless I myself die. Ah.
Apparently you're in a big force cage, so hopefully you'll be alright.
What's
Yeah,
the
thanks,
DC on the fireball?
I do a wait.
Is it? Oh, it's
Oh,
17.
she's literally going for a wee. Finnick was just weeing in the force cage.
All right.
I was going to say, is that an action? Like,
Yeah.
can we
Oh,
bonus
definitely a
action?
reaction.
Oh, yeah.
So Victor makes the dex saving throw. The others do fail.
Okay.
So this one takes 41. Yeah, you see the fireball take out the invisible kind of... You just see burning cloak as this thing falls to the ground. Dead. This one as well dead. And Victor takes half of that. Yeah, you've definitely got Victor's attention now. As he kind of
Yeah,
turns
I
towards
know,
you.
and I am worried about that, and I am just going to hide. I've got a bonus action. Actually, with my bonus action, I can move my orb 30 feet, and I want to move it up to here
All right.
as my bonus action. And then I hide. Just tucked away in my corner. Going, please, nothing find me. Fuck off, Ivan. Okay, I've got that. Okay, okay.
Ivan will take a couple of steps closer towards Victor. And you see him catch Victor's attention. And you just hear from Ivan as he kind of slowly, almost like glides forward through the air and starts rising. He turns to Victor for a moment and utters, "Consider this your test." And Ivan casts fly on himself.
What? You little bitch.
I mean, he did almost lose the wand. He actually does not really want to be. And yeah, flies 60 feet straight up. You can still see him at this point, but he is, going into the night at this point. Nyx will actually take a shot at Ivan, I think, at this point. Well, yeah, he moved, so he's kind of on his way towards rising, let's say. He's still on the ground for now. But Nyx will do a heavy crossbow towards... Ooh, there's a 9... What? Oh, it was a 9, not a 19. 12 misses. Alright. The way cultist over here, who's just playing peekaboo with you, is running back towards you in plot. Jumps through
Oh, she jumps through, damn it.
just through the window. I mean, he saw where you went exactly.
Yeah, I know.
And 2 attacks against Inkblot. The first one being a 9, which misses.
Misses.
And the other one with a tusk, let's say, is a 19.
I will use my reaction and cast shield and stop it.
All right.
As just sheets of paper just explode from the book and just go all around him, just making him unable to hit me.
You just see him kind of stagger back, ripping the paper from his mouth. Raya's turn. The cage at this point has disappeared. There you go.
Okay. Okay, this time I'm going to bonus action heal Nyx.
All right.
So 5 hit points, which will make a huge difference.
And Fennec's 30 is gone at this point?
It has, but...
Yeah, thank God you healed Nyx.
Well, maybe, do you want another 30 shield, or shall I not? But no, you're gonna...
Wow.
I can bonus action heal you, and I can keep the shit. I can give
I mean,
Nick
it just
some
depends if you want to deal with the grief and trauma of losing me. It's really up to you, Stan.
Wow.
I think the 6 hit points are not going to be. They're not going to help you. I don't think they're going to help Nick. You know, it's just. It would be nice if they did, but well.
Are you trying to blackmail our healer?
Not trying to do anything, just having a fun game.
Well, I feel like they've had this exchange in like a second, like there's glance between them in 1 second, and they've had that because they.
You know how I feel about Nyx.
So Raya shakes her head but still reaches out and will give Fennec this invisible, like golden sort of shield around. So 30 hit points shield.
It's a bit sharper than usual, isn't it? Less like a hug and more like a straight jacket.
Yeah.
Now's not the time.
All right.
100%. And then I'm going to run right up in front of Victor.
All right.
Next to Nyx.
Nice.
And get some eye contact going with Victor. Like, you know you want to kill me, so come on. Let's do this. So it's sort of trying to be intimidating, but obviously not really, because it's not really her thing. And that's the end of my go.
All right. We have Fennec. You watch Raya's golden lightsaber kind of dart through the night towards Victor. What do you wish to do?
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take out my Sunforged Earth. And I'm going to do this.
Okay. Yeah, that definitely hits. I think, only Victor at this point. Go ahead and roll. Oh, those are some cool looking dice. Again, why isn't that Victor getting an automatic? Alright, that should be a dex saving throw.
Oh, Ori, you little spatter of blood.
Rolls a 2. So he takes
Wonderful,
the
27 points of damage.
Nice.
Alright. Anything else, Fennec?
I would like to back up. I'm gonna go. Sorry, let me just work out how far away I am from him. I'm gonna go the extra 5 feet anyway. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna hang.
All right. At this point, it's Victor's turn.
Does he cry because he's disappointed Daddy?
All right. He'll make its 2 attacks against Raya.
Okay. Shield up for the first one.
$18.
Miss.
The second attack, a 12.
Miss.
Inkblot.
I will leap. Oh, why aren't you letting me leap through the window? Why aren't you letting me move? when you click that one. Nope, that's a line. I do not know why, but it's not letting me move ink blot. Got the right button on. Oh, it's just not letting me interact with the screen at all.
That's weird.
Yeah, I can't move her. But she's going to move out into... Sorry, excuse me. Out into... She's going to jump back through the window, run through the door, and get onto the balcony here.
All right.
Taking the opportunity attack. Thank you. Can I move her now? Oh, I can move her now. Perfect, thank you. So she'll do that if it... Yeah, he can make
That's
his...
10, which I believe misses.
10 misses. But I will use my reaction, because I don't do this very often, to cast Hellish Rebuke. Because that's my innate ability I can use.
Yeah.
So it needs to make a dexterity saving throw against my charisma. So the save is going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, minus 1, 11.
He rolls a 17.
Okay, so he takes half damage.
All right.
Which is going to be, I'm just hoping, 3 damage? Is he dead?
3 damage? No, still
Damn it!
barely alive.
Burst into flames. I have to get rid of this knob in behind me. Frustrated that he's still standing, I'm going to turn and point a finger at him and cast Ray of Frost. Did that roll? No. Normal. Oh, with a 28 to hit.
Yeah.
Normal. 2 1s!
That's enough.
Yeah!
For him. That's exactly what you
I
needed.
just like point a finger, and it's just so pitiful because she's so tired, and she's kind of limping and pulling herself out, and it's not like, it's more like mental exhaustion than physical, although she is quite bloodied. Then with her bonus action, not that this will do much, she's going to move her spectral scholar 30 feet up in the air to try and follow Ivan for as long as possible.
All right. I mean, at this point, Ivan is where he is because he just cast it and moved.
Okay.
So he's basically gliding at this point and is starting to head towards the skies.
Well, I'll kind of preemptive and sort of see his fine to kind of move up and sort of try and meet his trajectory. I don't know what I'll be able to do with it, but let's have it there.
With that,
that's my turn.
Ivan will go kind of parallel, or kind of goes up, glides diagonally with the yeah, is that how you say it? Kind of ends up over here, around kind of 40 feet up in the air. And thankfully, because he does have the wand, he doesn't. He can cast things with that, and doesn't need to worry about concentration on the fly spell. So in passing, sorry, there's a lot of spells to go through with him. Alright, so I need Raya and Nyx as well to make a Constitution saving throw. As kind of it's well, yeah, with the awakened mind there, you can see in the bluish light as Ivan just in passing points the wand towards both you and Nyx, and you see a spell that you've actually seen a couple of times before, which is this kind of amassing, billowing cloud of frost and cold and snow and ice heading towards you like an avalanche. Constitution saving throw. 8.
Oh no.
Oh, Nyx makes it. All right. So, you and Nyx take... Raya takes 37 points of cold damage. And... Raya takes half... Nyx takes half of that. With that, that's Ivan done. Nyx will actually make 2 attacks against... No, Nyx will attack Ivan still with the crossbow. And hits Ivan 8 points. And you just hear a kind of a thud as thankfully the concentration holds so he doesn't fall out of the sky, which would have been very interesting.
Yeah.
With that, we're at the top of the round again. Raya starts.
Okay, I'm going to bonus action heal myself for 7 points. Okay. Then the Sunblade's already out, although I've not done much with it for a while, but I will make some attacks against Victor.
All right. "19 hits.
Nice.
Great.
And you're immune to being frightened, yeah?
Yep.
That's very annoying. 9 points of radiant damage.
And I'll Divine Smite at second
Alright.
level as well. I've cast it. How do I? Okay, I might have to roll some extra depending on. So it's rolled at first level. I'd like to do it at second level. Is he undead?
No.
Okay. Then I'll just roll one more. And I'll mark off the spell slot as well. So that's another 5.
So 15 points of damage.
15 total, yeah.
With the 15, as Ivan is looking down on you, as Victor is wordlessly dodging and parrying, at a point you find some strength in you and you just cleave through the mace and then plunge the Sunblade into Victor. And Victor just dies. Suddenly just kind of falls to his knees with the Sunblade still in him. You see above, here in the sky above, you hear... creations are always so disappointing, aren't they? Alright, that's Raya's turn. Or if you want to do something else as well.
Well, I had a second attack, but I don't
Yeah.
think I can get... I mean, Ivan's too high up, so I don't have any wasps nearby, so... No, I'll just watch Victor fly away. No, not Victor.
Ivan.
Ivan.
Alright, Fennec.
How far away?
One fireball and Tide's turn. How far away is... where Ivan is currently, he is 40 feet up at this point.
Great. I shall hit him with Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, you're well in range for that.
Do we
Question.
feel 2 Eldritch Blasts?
Do you still have telekinesis up? Because doesn't it last like 10 minutes?
No. Well, I believe... well, yeah, he hasn't been attacked either.
I just throwed it out.
Fennec forgot about...
Yeah,
My
I
nipple-
completely forgot.
My
Yeah.
nipple isn't leaking. I think I've just spilled something on me, just so the world knows.
Well, I'm gonna grab. I'm gonna go ahead and try and grab.
Sorry, just to complicate things.
Let me just go into my mind palace. Okay, I'm gonna try and grab Ivan.
Okay. With telekinesis, can you do that?
Mm-hmm. Huge or smaller creature.
Oh, shit. All right.
Yeah.
So that's another strength saving throw from him, I believe.
Yeah.
All right.
And I do this too. Okay.
Oh.
No, 26.
As he is midway flying up into the air, he stops, held by something, as if there's just a sudden anchor.
And let me just remember if I can move him down 30 feet right now. Yeah, I can. So 30 feet down.
All right, yeah, he is kind of gliding 10 feet above the ground.
And he is restrained.
He is restrained.
Restrained.
Okay.
Attack rolls against him have advantage. And disadvantage on dex and strength saves. Okay.
All right, anything else, Fennec?
No. No,
Okay.
wait. I'll
Oh.
move a bit closer. I'll move a bit closer. Let me just see how far away I am from him. Okay. I'm going to move 5 feet closer.
All right.
No, I'm going to move 10 feet closer. No. There we go. 5 feet closer. Yeah.
All right, Inkblot.
Okay. I want to use a spell in a way that it's not intended to be used.
Great.
I would like to basically, I've got Earthen Grasp, which means like a big hand comes out of the ground and grabs something that's within 5 feet. So Ivan is too tall. What I want to do is pull that out and make a hand that makes a step so that someone could step onto that hand and be in melee range with Ivan. That is my intention. Is that possible? Make like a little platform that someone could get, like that's 5 foot up. So it's like 5 foot up to the platform, then 5 foot up to Ivan. I can pop the spell in the group if you need to see it. Come on. Did that go in the group? No.
I've got it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't, it can try and reach for Ivan, basically, and then stay there, giving somebody leverage enough to kind of jump on it or try and kind of get there.
Yeah, perfect.
I'm going to say that it's not quite, you can't quite, like, make it be, it's not Big B's hand or something where you can really control it, so it's more of it's still a challenge to get up there and jump.
Yeah, but it could basically, my intent is to make a platform that I think everyone knows that Raya could get onto and strike. Because I assume he's 10 foot up, Raya can't strike him at the moment. But I want to make it so she could potentially get there. That's like my intent. So that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to pull out the scroll that I wrote yesterday. Actually, I think I tear it out of my book. And I start this incantation. And you just see the ground begin to bubble and boil beneath
And then
it.
you hear a click of his fingers from Ivan as he casts Counterspell.
And I sigh. And with all that preparation and thought, I use my telekinesis hand and I try and shove him to the ground.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
I love this mage v mage thing. It's great.
Yeah.
So cool.
So it's my bonus action. My telekinesis. I can only push him 5 feet, but I want to try and push him 5 feet further to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how it works with telekinesis, but that's what I'm trying to do. If I can't do it, I'm going to slap him across the face.
Even 5 feet down. How tall is Raya?
I mean, not tall. I don't know how tall halflings are.
He rolls a
Not-
20 against it. Natural.
He does, because he is restrained. He
Yeah.
has disadvantage on strength saving throws.
Yeah, fuck you.
So there's some stuff to Ivan that
Okay.
allow him to basically to make a straight
To do
roll.
whatever the fuck you likes.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I mean, he can feel it. Like it's like someone giving him like a noogie. Is that what it's called?
Sure. I'm going to say, like, as you try to do this, you've been battling him, you get a sense that he is very attuned to magical things happening around him. He has been keeping a special eye on you. The moment you move in the arcane realm, he seems to notice it immediately and is countering your spells, basically.
Of course he is. And then with my movement, just because I am quite in the line of fire, I'm going to move in the house and close the door. So I am in cover.
All right.
I'm going to leave the door open, though, so I can see what's going on. But I have closed the door. So Barnaby
in
can see
and
what's
out.
going on. Yeah.
All right. Ivan's turn. When can he? At the end of his turn, I presume he can try and get free from being restrained from telekinesis.
Let's find out together. Should have looked that up earlier. Mac, 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 mac. Until the end of my next turn.
All right.
And then it's my contested thing rather than his.
All right. With that, then, he will point the wand at himself, and cast the spell. And you see from the wand kind of this, almost like what would be kind of an oily kind of encasing this globe around him, completely surrounding him. And suddenly, Fennec, you feel the hold on him disappear. The spell slips off of him as he becomes immune to that particular, because it's a 5th level spell, correct, that you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just barely enough for him to get free from this. Yeah, whatever, it's basically through the wand, whatever. Thank God he has it. And he will rise up 60 feet. So he is 70 feet above ground at this point. And that's Ivan's turn. Nyx is kind of struggling to keep going. She is half against the destroyed wooden boards of the house and kind of leaning against them, but still lifts a heavy crossbow to aim at Ivan. Why did it do it? Whatever. 10 misses, though. We're back with Raya at the start of the turn. The round.
What was that? What spell was that?
You can try and figure it out, but for you, it's currently unknown.
I meant like as a
metagaming aspect?
yeah, not as for my character. Yeah.
I don't think this is a metagaming question. I think this would be just Do I remember? I assume I would remember what the fly speed of a giant wasp was. Because I have flown one before. But Ella doesn't remember. I feel like it's something like 40 feet. But can I look that up? Or would I remember that?
The speed is 50 feet is the flying speed of the
50
giant
feet.
wasp.
Okay. I mean, but if Ivan's gonna, like... I get nearly there, but he's gonna go next time anyway. And so he might just kill me in the air. But then there's other things, very unlikely to work. But if it did, it would obviously... Okay, I'm going to do the other thing. I'm going to cast Command again. And I'm going to say drop.
What level spell is this?
It's first level.
You feel it again slid off of Ivan.
Okay, and who is... And I'll bonus action heal Nyx. Again,
Right.
I think, unless... Yeah. So Nyx gets another 5.
5 points to Nyx.
And, yeah, I'll stay where I am.
Fennec. The telekinesis spell kind of coming back to you, like pulling a fishing rod back, or the fishing line back to the rod. You feel the energy come back to you. What do you wish to do?
So speak to me about what's around me? What can I use?
For what?
So here's the plan.
Okay.
Get piece of wood cart, jump on cart, fly up into the air with telekinesis. It's not the worst plan it's ever been, right?
I love the plan. I want to be part of the plan.
I mean, you know, we'll see what happens if you want to try something. I don't know. You don't know. It's a world of I don't know. You've never tried this. You've never done this before. Who knows if it's gonna work, how it's gonna work.
Okay, what's this next to me? Like right next to me? Is this a barrel?
I believe is. That is. You know what that is? That is a good question. I think that is a.
Barrel.
No, I think it's. Basically, like I'll say it's a wooden kind of a. I'm gonna say plinth, but that's wrong. Like a wooden column to keep up the kind of a structure of the roof of this place. Because I see them everywhere else as well.
I think it's a barrel.
Is it just a barrel?
Because there's no roof above it.
That's true. Well, these are weird as well. Sure, it's a barrel.
Okay,
Because
here's
I
the
have
plan.
no idea what it is. Let's say it's a barrel.
Okay, here's the plan. See this over here? This one, I'm trying to signal it, and I can't. Is that signaling in any way?
Yep.
Brilliant. Thank you, Barnaby. So I am going to run over here, and I am going to telekinesis the barrel as I jump into it, which is my next 5 feet. I'm on the barrel, and then I'm going to telekinesis myself into the air 30 feet.
Go ahead and cast.
Okay.
Let's read the spell. Let's see. It's the evil Knievel shit.
As in, I'm gonna do it, but it's already active. So there you go. 1,000 pounds. 30 feet.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine, I think. The barrel lifts up with you in it. You basically have like not a flying carpet, but a flying barrel under you as you float up 30 feet.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
I do not believe I can do anything else at this time, because that was my action.
All right. Inkblot.
Cool.
You see a strange sight in front of you in the bluish hue of the awakened mind. There is Ivan in this kind of oily, kind of orangey shell, and then a rising barrel kind of below Ivan a little bit.
40 feet below.
There
I am.
Because the mind is within range, I am going to. The awakened mind is going to smile widely and open its mouth, and reams of paper fly out of its mouth as I cast Tash's hideous laughter at Ivan.
Love this for us.
What level spell?
It's at first level.
First level?
Yeah. Don't know what I was concentrating on, but I'm not concentrating on anything.
Was it polymorph?
Might have been, yeah.
The spell has no effect on him. It, again, slips off of him.
Not because of a counter spell, just because of what he is.
This globe that he is in, this oily shell.
Does not work.
Does not work.
I will, as my bonus action... That won't work. That won't work. I don't think I have a bonus action I can use. I will duck back in the house. Bye.
All right.
As I reconsider what I'm going to do next. Yeah, that's my turn. Actually, no, I lie. I'm going to stay on the deck. I need to see what's going on. Sorry, I lie.
At this point, Ivan will... So he is, I believe he was 70 feet up in the air. As he looks at the barrel that's rising towards him, you hear him kind of half mutter to himself. Seems I have underestimated you. This will not happen again. I presume we will meet again.
Ivan, you have 6 seconds. So many pauses.
Don't anger the DM. He has a very powerful artifact.
Obviously, I don't say it because it's not my turn.
You turn towards Ivan, looking up at him. And you see, he says these words. He kind of quickly raises the wand and just pushes it towards kind of in the middle area between Raya and Fennec. And you see this big orange glow emanating from the skies, as if a meteor coming in for a landing. Those meteors. As he casts Fireball through the wand. So, I need... just quickly... it's so annoying that I just can't... Alright. do it this way. So, Raya, Fennec, and Nyx make a dexterity saving throw.
If Fennec is 30 feet in the air...
Oh, 20 feet? Yeah, that's true.
Doesn't hit me. Good try, though, Ivan.
Yeah, 20-foot radius. 20-foot radius, though, it can be, like, spatially, can be 10 feet up in the air and cover enough, just be in the middle and cover Fennec and Raya and Nyx.
I don't think it can because we just established that Raya is under 10 feet. So I think you need to make a choice, actually.
So, Fennec, Raya, and Nyx, please make a dex saving throw for him.
No, honestly, though, I'm serious. I'm not just giving you attitude. We did just establish that Raya was short enough to be under that amount, so it can't hit all three of us.
If it's 20-foot radius, it's like...
Raya is not 10 feet tall. No one we know is 10 feet tall.
That's true.
Yes, it is true, so it can't hit all three of us. So you need to choose who you're going to hit. It's either me or Nyx and Raya.
All right, it's going to be Nyx and Raya, then.
Okay. So it's Babe.
Okay, no attitude. DM. We've been foiling his plans this whole battle. Please don't.
Oh, Nyx as well.
We love you, Mateus. Thank you for being our DM.
It's
You're
really
glorious.
fun playing with you.
Nyx actually makes it, so Nyx does take half. Raya, you don't make it, unfortunately. Come on.
Do you have a shield?
I mean, the shield doesn't help with a dex save. If anything, it would be an impediment, I think.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay, never mind. It's more than that, then. Let me just quickly check, because it's a higher level thing. So that's... not 8, 9... That's... Alright. So, it's a lot of dice, sorry. That's... Yeah, that's the amount of dice. Oh, that's low! That's so low! Holy shit. 30 points of fire damage for Raya. And Nyx takes 15.
Do you survive it?
Barely.
I do. I did that reaction because in my head I was like, I have 31 hit points, but I actually had 41. So
Okay.
it wasn't as dramatic, but still quite dramatic.
It's
So
quite dramatic, yeah.
I look really bad.
Cool.
And Ivan, with that, will fly another 60 feet straight up in the air. So he is currently, I believe, 130 feet up in the air altogether. But he doesn't seem to be leaving. He is out of the range for everybody, but he seems to kind of stay there, preparing something else. Nyx, at this point, will limp through towards this open door, back door here. We'll make another attack towards Ivan with, yeah. Oh! Yeah, no, I think that's fine. Boy. And does a critical hit against Ivan. Fucking by chance, the concentration does not drop still on Ivan, which is wild, but then the breaks Raya's turn.
Okay. Ooh. So wait, how far up in the air is he?
130 feet.
Oh. I mean. Okay. I mean, I need to. Oh, I should do. Sorry, I'm just gonna see if I.
Oh. That was an important saving throw. Ella's gone.
She failed? Ella?
What was that for, that saving throw?
I think it's some kind of a concentration.
It might be for the
Aura.
Yeah.
Hello, I think I'm back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great. Yes, it was meant to be concentration check for the aura of vitality.
Okay.
But I can't remember how concentration checks actually work. So I don't know if I've passed or not. Probably
How
not.
much damage did you take?
Yeah, you took.
A lot. Yeah.
How much was it? 30?
Yeah.
Yeah, fail.
Fail.
Cool. Oh.
Oh, near death.
But yeah, I need to heal myself, I think, which is rubbish. I'm going to give myself a shield of 30 hit points as
Alright.
well.
Mm-hmm.
As my action.
Oh, that's so annoying. Okay.
So is Fennec 30 feet away from me?
Yeah, thereabouts, I'd say.
Okay. Oh no, there's no point doing that, actually. Oh, sorry, Fennec.
What are you sorry about?
I can't do a thing I was going to do.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I'm going to just try and limp away
Mm-hmm.
from everyone else and slightly hide behind this barrel. So that at least if he attacks me, he maybe won't be able to get anyone else at the same time. I'll just hang out behind this barrel near death. Another shield. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, everyone.
It's okay.
Fennec.
Eldritch Blast. Because I hear you are 130 feet away and I have no chance of catching up to you in my barrel. So, Eldritch Blast it is.
The spell fly does usually beat barrel.
Usually, not in all cases. Usually, that's important.
There's some edge cases that I've read about where barrel does win against fly.
I can't wait till I have that third spell slot.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Just wait.
That's the warlock's catchphrase.
Okay, so let's do attack number 1.
Wow.
Attack
Way
number
off the mark.
Attack number 2. Come on, critical.
Yeah, it's difficult to see Ivan, even in the bluish. I mean, at this point as well, the bluish kind of hue of the awakened mind is not illuminating him against the blackness of the sky. So difficult to hit, and you miss.
Yep,
Anything
they
else?
just scream off into the night. I swear a bit, and I cling to my barrel, and I start to feel a sense of crushing defeat.
All right. Inkblot.
Seeing that this isn't going well and my spells are flying off it, I'm going to move my awakened mind to Finnick. The awakened mind, this like bluish hue, like demonic kind of features, just comes right up to you, stares you in the eye, and I cast invisibility on Finnick. So you are invisible. And then I'm going to... I can't move again. I don't know why I'm locked out of Inkblot all the time at the moment. But I'm going to move... No, I should protect myself, but I don't want to be... I'm really concerned about Raya. I'm going to move my 30 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, over to here, to the other side of the street, and try and like press myself up, even like creep underneath that that little raised platform, try and like even squeeze under it a little bit if I can. Like slide across the ground and just try and give myself any cover that I can, which probably won't happen, but and then that's it. That's my turn.
All right. Fennec, you're still up in the air? Okay.
Invisible.
But I'm invisible.
Up in
Should
the air
be
and
anything
invisible?
anything she's wearing or carrying should turn invisible as well.
I'm wearing a barrel.
I'm hoping that the barrel goes. My intent is to make the
My
barrel
pants are
go.
barrel. So you're still 30 feet up in the air.
Yeah.
All right.
But
Anything the target
And
is
you're invisible
wearing
as
or
well.
carrying.
All right. In that case,
Technically, you're carrying the barrel with telekinesis, so.
yeah, it's true.
Or you could be wearing it. Like it depends how you want to do it.
Yeah. Either way, as long as this loophole holds,
You are invisible.
me and my barrel are invisible. Yeah.
all right. Another fireball. This time, I'm gonna say thrown towards Inkblot. And trying to hit Fennec in the process, even though Fennec's kind of disappeared, and basically he's going for the 2 instead of the 1 of Raya, hoping, but Fennec will obviously miss this one. So yeah, you see another kind of a huge sun looming in the sky as it heads for you.
Oh, I don't need to cast this spell. Ignore that. I don't cast absorb elements because I'm resistant to fire damage, so I will take half damage.
There you go.
Sick.
I forget this.
This is very useful as a skill.
All right. Ignore that.
The damage.
Saving throw, Fennec, but Inkblot, you'll have to make him.
The deck save. Ooh, that's a fail.
Oh boy.
So,
But I'll still take half damage because I am resistant. I mean, like, double check. I think with the wording of absorb elements, you resist the triggering damage type until the start of your next turn. So, because I'm already resistant, I can't resist it again.
yeah.
So I'll take half damage of whatever this is.
You take 18 points of fire damage.
Is that halved?
That's the half one. Yeah.
Cool, perfect.
Would have been 36 otherwise.
Oh, minus. Okay. I'm not looking well, but as I kind of just take the brunt of it, kind of made myself a bit of a target for that. It's my turn.
With that, Ivan will fly 60 feet. Actually, doesn't need to. Around 45 feet towards Raya, up there. Just kind of parallel, keeping still 130 feet up in the air. And that is Ivan's turn. Nyx at this point, as the explosion looms, you hear Nyx go, "Everybody inside!" As Nyx, with her 4 hit points, runs through the door, leaves it open, but runs into a kind of a storage room back in the back. Raya.
Being high up the initiative order is actually quite bad for me. It's a bit better from further down.
Yeah.
Oh. Because some of the things I want to do are just not going to be helpful. Okay. Oh. How far away am I from Fennec? How much of a head's
Fennec is invisible. You can't see her.
Oh yeah, and like up in the air.
Him, sorry. Apologies.
You can faintly hear the rattling
Barrel?
barrel in the sky.
No, you can't hear any rattling of barrels. I'm holding it very still.
Okay.
This may have implications. I just want things to be.
No. I made it that way. You are completely invisible at this stage.
Mm-hmm. Invisible and soundless.
Yeah, I mean, you're trying,
Yes, I think Nix is right. I can't do anything to him. I think we just need to get inside.
Three.
My Sorry, I'm really trying to look for a good action I can do to. But to heal you, I need to touch you. And I don't want to get close to you, because then I
To me?
fireball. Well, to either of you, because Ivan could fireball us
I think
all,
if
and-
there's this moment, Inkblot after the fireball, she's pulling herself out of the balcony, and you can see she's starting to move, and she's agreeing with this.
Okay.
You can see her attention is moving from Ivan and into safety.
Okay. Sorry, this is just all about movement now. I'm trying to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, I only have 25 movements to do.
There were some very clutch counterspells at the beginning of this the last session we had, because I'm just looking at the slots that he lost with the counterspells, and I'm like, God damn it!
Okay.
Those are some
I'm
strong
gonna-
things.
I'm going to use my action to dash.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go far away from everyone else, so that hopefully. Oh, is that a terrible idea? Because if he.
What are you doing?
No, okay, I'm just gonna move into this house right here.
Mm-hmm.
Just this random person's house.
Yeah, you
So
run
I'm gonna
into
use
kind of
my
a. It looks like a kind of a supply adventuring gear store that you're running into. You see the commoner kind of crouch behind the desk there.
Hello, I think we should get back against the far wall, just as far back as we can. I say to this commoner guy, and I'm gonna run over here and maybe crouch behind like a shelf or a table and try and encourage him to come as far away from Ivan as we can within the shop.
Mm.
And that's what I'm gonna do.
All
To
right,
hide.
Fennec.
I'm going to invisibly go up another 30 feet in the air.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm now 60 feet up in the air.
All right. That's it.
That's it.
All right. Inkblot.
Oh,
As you pull
Inkblot's
yourself up from the rubble, kind of burning rubble.
Yeah. I'm gonna also 10, 20 dash inside. I don't think there's anything I can. How far up is he? If he's moved across, over.
Yeah, he's still 130 feet, kind of straight up, and then.
What's the range of this? 120 feet, so he's out of range for that. Okay. I duck inside.
Mm-hmm.
So that was 20 feet. If I can get here and open the door, will you allow me to do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that you you try
I
to.
can't see.
The door
sorry.
would actually be locked. This one.
This one will be locked.
Yeah, this is a kind of a storage hole, basically.
Then I use my. As I can't move it open. If I'm allowed to dash, I want to dash into this room. If that's okay.
Yeah, there's a kind of a small window there that you can jump through, and you can see that this is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can jump through. And...
Yeah, I use all my movement just to get into this room.
All right.
And I'm looking for a staircase if there's any way to get to the roof.
Not in this room, as you look around.
Keeping an eye through my manifest mind, I'll like see what's going on. I'll move my manifest mind like closer towards Ivan 30 feet. Not that I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything with it, but just so I can have a scope of the battlefield out there.
All right. With
That's
that,
my turn.
Ivan's turn, and you hear almost magnified by some kind of a spell. You hear, and the rats scurry away. You can hear him kind of flying through the air. Fennec would see. At this point, as he doesn't see anybody. Yeah, so I'm going to say... Before he flies another 60 feet up, Raya, you see through the window a kind of another glow again as Ivan throws another massive fireball towards the house that you're currently in. The front of the house explodes in kind of glass and wood and splinters. You're far enough away from this to not be harmed, and it's a temporary effect because it's a spell, not an actual kind of siege thing. But definitely the house is kind of scorched at this point, partially destroyed. We'll see what happens to the commoner. But at this point, Fennec, yeah, you see another 60 feet up, as Ivan at this point is now trying to leave. So he is 190 feet up at this point. Difficult to actually kind of see him now because it's 1 a.m. in the darkness. He is flying there.
I go up another 30 feet.
Yeah, when we get to your turn. First off, we have Raya.
So what's happened to the commoner?
Let's see. I'm going to say... Unfortunately, they do have very low hit points. As the explosion occurs and as he fails his dex saving throw, you see that he was just about to kind of run towards you, and you see this massive kind of bookcase fly through the air in his general direction from the explosion and just slam him against the wall. And his 4 hit points aren't enough for him to survive this.
Is this is he fully dead or is he making death saves?
He is dead.
Fully dead. Oh.
Makes you feel better. He spared the apocalypse.
Yeah. Oh, that was not good. I think I'm just going to, sadly, probably with, I don't know, too sad to cry even. I'm gonna cure wounds myself. Yeah.
Alright.
And I don't think I'm gonna move or anything at the moment. Just yeah. That's it.
Fennec.
I'm going to rise up 30 feet in my barrel while invisible.
Alright, yeah, you go another 30 feet. I hope you're keeping track.
90 feet. I'm 90 feet in the air.
That's perfect.
Mm-hmm. I assume I have quite a good view at this point. You know, probably can see into the Mournland by now.
I mean, there's the ever-present curtain of the mist that's there. You get a sense of kind of this massive curtain there. Can't quite make out the features of it, but Inkblot.
So I'm gonna, with my bonus action, move the Manifest Mind again, like just trying to get it, just so it's kind of like following him, so I can see. I think I'm not quite sure how far away he is. If I'm working it out, I think it's about 40 feet away. If he's 130 feet, I think that's
He's 190 now.
190? Oh yeah, so 190. So if I'm 90 feet up, that's 100 feet away. There's nothing I can do, so she's just going to she'll carry on through here, just see if there's maybe like a side door or something to get into the other house that Raya's in.
Yeah, there's a latched door that you can open, but as
Okay.
you head outside, you don't see a door leading
Door
into
on the other
building.
side.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to cross because I don't think that's wise to do. That's it. That's my turn.
All right.
Actually, what do I see? If I can put my figure here, can I see? Can I just quickly see what I see when I look out?
Yeah, I mean, you can glance out.
Sorry, I just want to see so I can see.
Mhm.
Come on. It's not letting me move my token. Could you move my token
Like
to
here?
here? Yeah, just so like I was looking out.
Yep.
So if I was looking out, I would see, because I think that was where the latch door was.
Mhm.
Is there like a back door or anything on this place?
I mean,
I can't see the map, so
yeah.
I'm not quite sure.
you get a sense the Nyx went through kind of
Okay, so
like here. So Nyx went
okay,
through.
so there's no back door or window.
Yeah.
Okay, so and I won't be able to get there. So yeah, so then I put my head back in and I say inside the building.
All right.
Sorry, I'll slowly move myself. Oh no, I can't move myself. It's so weird. But yeah, I move back into the building, and just I find like a desk or something to get under. She's watching, she's focusing on like Ivan, just maybe watching through the manifest mind, like tracking what he looks like, what he's got on him, and that's kind of, unless anything happens, that's what she's going to continue to do for her turns.
All right.
Fourth whip.
Ivan is gonna keep dashing away. At this point, actually starting to dash. So he's gonna start moving 120 feet on each of his turns. Fennec, you're basically the only one that can do anything or try to do anything, although he is, I mean, far away from you.
I'm going to start going down. I give up. You know what I mean? Like, there's only so much a barrel can do. I'd like to short rest in my barrel.
Well, we'll see where the barrel lands after we come back from the break. As you see Ivan's kind of figure fly towards the morning, actually. You get a sense, Fennec.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
actually, yeah, that's
Upa.
a good. Yeah, actually, I'm going to really train on where he's headed.
Yeah,
And
he
I'm
is
gonna-
heading for the mist.
Same with the manifest mind. I'm just going to keep moving it. I think I've got 120 feet from me, and then I lose it. But just watch. I'll get to that threshold, and I'll do the same. I'll just anything that I can glean where he's going, like in the entry point or anything like that.
Yeah, all right. I'm going to say let's go for a break. And what?
How long a break? How long a break?
Do you have something you need to do?
No, I'm just wondering, like, what type of break are we talking about?
I don't know. What's our usual?
We should do like 10 minutes, don't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
We
Okay.
make some toast.
Okay,
I'm excited.
cool. I'm glad.
Yes.
So in the aftermath of the battle, you start to hear voices, people creeping out of their homes, rushing to help kind of mitigate the damage that's happened. Nyx limps in tow with you as well, as you kind of gather yourselves and get together again. You stand in the middle of the streets or wherever you wish to be.
Sorry, within a minute, could I have rushed outside? Could I have gone outside the house? So I imagine I would have waited a little while to hear if Ivan had done anything, and then rushed out. I want to see if I could have seen that my friends and Nyx were alive, and then rushed back in and brought that guy in the house back to life within a minute. Is that plausible?
Yeah, it depends on you. How long would you have waited to see if Ivan is waiting to ambush you or something? It's completely up to you.
It gets weirdly metagamey though, because would I know that there's a rhythm of every 6 seconds something seems to happen, you know?
And I'm invisible.
I feel like it probably wouldn't happen, would it? I'd probably wait a while and then go out. Okay.
Yeah, there's everything is screaming for you to kind of fix this. That's what has happened, but there's a strategy in your head that you have to keep in mind, that you could literally be walking back into a trap. But then moments pass, nothing seems to happen, and you realize that he has truly actually left, or really you've chased him away a little bit because you took down all of his allies. With that, standing in the middle of salvation, what do you wish to do?
I think when Raya, you come out of the house, you can see Inkblot has walked out very calmly and quietly, like drenched in sweat and breathing heavily, and just looking out in the direction that he left and into the mists.
Where is he? Is he gone?
We were so close.
I'm gonna rematerialize and I'm gonna grab both of them and pull them. We should move. We shouldn't stay here. We should definitely move.
But these people, I feel like we should offer some aid to them.
We're no good to them if we're dead. He knows where we are. We need to move. We need to move quickly, and they need to not know who we are. The less contact we have with them, the better.
Inkblot kind of looks back and knows there's like a woman like cowering in the house behind, and just turns back and looks at you and just nods.
We can't mix. We can't be around people. We need to find a safe space to regroup. Where's Nyx?
Right here. She's behind you, kind of still grasping a wound.
Are you coming or going?
It's up to you, isn't it, really?
Is it? At a certain point, you'll have to peel away. Fine, come. Let's go.
Where are you heading?
/ I'm 30 points down again, aren't I? I'm in a really bad state.
I'll
Okay.
You go first. You're yeah. You can do more than I can.
Yeah, I'm trying to imagine how bad everyone looks relative to each other, but I imagine we're all pretty near death. That's not good. Okay.
Yeah, very bloody.
I'll lay on hand 10 points to Fennec, and
Thank you.
and I'll give Ink 10 points as well. And I will, for the moment, and then I'm going to cast a first level Cure Wounds on Nyx as well. So nine for next.
All right.
For the moment, just to keep us going. I can do a bit more, but
Remind me,
It's fine.
it's nighttime. It's the evening, isn't it?
It's
We stepped off.
It's 1:34 in the morning.
Okay.
Are we staying in the town, hidden, or heading to the outskirts?
Nix, do you know this place very well?
I mean, I know of a tavern here. The most famous one in the town.
I think we should hide. I don't think we should go to a tavern. Is there some place that's abandoned, you know, of someplace, anything of that nature, where we can hole up?
Sure, there's old houses around, kind of on the outskirts.
Let's go there.
Okay.
All right, you walk out of the town that's currently kind of heading to repair itself. You get a sense that the houses themselves are very cheaply, plywood made. So it's a lot of kind of people rushing in with timber and plywood and already kind of trying to board up stuff and help those who have been affected. As you leave the town with Nyx, I'm gonna say, yeah, sure. There's a couple of,
Oh, I didn't mean to cast blindness deafness. Sorry.
yeah. You cast it on yourself
Sorry.
as you walk through.
No, I.
I want to see their suffering.
Lead me.
Apologies.
You walk to the outskirts through this kind of dusty, deserty landscape, and there's a couple of half burned down houses, half kind of abandoned houses, really rickety looking kind of sheds. You pick out the one that seems the most sturdy to you. The windows are kind of broken in. There's a couple of holes in the roof, but it seems to be fine for now. Nyx, as you're walking towards it, Nyx goes, "Do we not want to go back to the ship? I mean, it's the safest place, isn't it?"
No, I don't think it is anymore.
It's a big target, surely. Especially if Ivan has anyone else here, or he decides to turn around. And just as a point, as soon as we started moving away, Inkblot's cast Disguise Self on herself, and just looks like as a half orc.
I'm going
warrior.
to do the same. And I'm going to become a half orc too.
Yeah, you slink into the shadows before even Raya stays the same.
We sandwich between like around Raya to try and hide her.
I'll try and be small and in the shadows.
Right. Just as people are kind of trying to, I mean, you get a sense that people are trying to look for you or search for whoever was in this battle, or there's a curiosity that's natural, but you managed to slip away from the town and find your place. You seem to be safe for now. You can see the glow of salvation in the distance. You can see the glow of your ship hovering above as well. Yeah.
And have we managed to find a house to kind of sneak into?
Yeah. You've gotten the kind of broken windowed, patchy roof house. It's fine enough, dry enough for you for now.
Okay, I'd like to inspect all the exits and entrances as we get into the house. So I'm ranging about.
I'll help try to secure anything, move furniture up to walls. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it takes you a little bit of time to board up the windows and board up kind of an open back doorway with just furniture lying about. It's been destroyed. You can repurpose it. Seems to be fine for now. I mean, it's temporary hideout, but
we walked straight into that.
Sorry. Stop being so stupid.
We just need to be prepared that at any corner, and especially with us going into the moorland, that he could turn up at any moment, at any second. We need to be prepared.
He went directly into Mornland like it was nothing. You know how magic gets warped there. He's this beast. I couldn't even get a grasp on him.
We were so close, though.
We were so close to a lot of things.
He said it himself, though. He seemed like at the beginning he thought he'd be able to trample us. And he didn't. He nearly did, but at some points we nearly got his greatest weapon, so...
And he said, I'm not going to underestimate you again. This is a grace period.
We are in danger. He's not going to hold back next time. He's not going to mess around.
And if that...
Nor are we.
No.
No, where?
But I don't think we were messing around.
I wasn't. I was giving everything.
I don't think he was either. Not entirely, at least. I agree with you, it's dangerous, but I just don't think it's a total disaster, you know?
No.
We're still alive. We're still alive, and that's enormous.
Fennec. When you're able to, we should scry on him again. Try to keep tabs on him best we can.
I'd like to take a short rest, and then I'm going to I'm happy to do that. I also
Oh,
whoa.
I'm sorry.
We didn't all make it through that. Ori did die. But they can come back. But I do need time to do that.
We are about to depart into the Moonland. I assume that is still our goal. That is something we should not take lightly. If we need to spend a few days here, we spend a few days here, preparing ourselves, getting what we need, gathering the information. I have a list of the things we need: good berry wine, maps, speaking to any other troops who have come and gone. Nails, boots, rope. We have a mountain to potentially climb. If I can get my hand on any spell scrolls, anything to help us here. We have a destination, Metrol and the mountain range around there, but I think we all need to be aware that we may not come back if we are not successful.
I don't know what we're going to do in the Mournland. I'm only magic and barely that. When I see you do what you do in Blot, it's incredible. You're all over the place. It's like you have more arms than you seem to. You're doing things I can't even dream of doing, and I'm not going to even have the things I can do when we're in the Mournland. So, also I'm going to recall my Soulforge blade.
Mid-conversation.
There's definitely kind of a storage room or sheriff's office that thing has been dragged off to, and bagged and tagged, and then it's just gone.
And sheet. I really am a one-trick pony.
You are resourceful and you are clever.
It's not a matter of esteem. It's a matter of reality. If I have certain limitations, and we're going into a place that's going to accentuate those limitations. We still don't have a way to heal, for example, in the Mournland. We need a plan for that.
So, from what I remember, and maybe it might be worth us spending some time checking the information we have and trying to get more of it. I think I remember that my lay on hands should still work. So I should at least be able to do some healing that way, I think.
Okay.
And then there's the good berry wine. I don't know if I can't remember because I know we've had a few different ways we've heard about things going on. I know that it was definitely magical healing doesn't work in the moment. But was it all magic?
It warps magic. Magic happens in weird ways. That's kind of the sense we got from our research. You might try to shatter something, and I don't know, something completely random could happen. You know, a tree could grow from the ground, something could reconstitute instead of being blown apart. Maybe you were in turn shattered. Like, the possibilities are just, we just don't know. And scholars who are supposed to study and know don't know. So it's a chance.
Okay.
And you know, sometimes we live really well in that who knows what will happen zone, but I don't know, it's even too much for me.
It would be good to find out as much information as we can. If we can find someone here who's been into the morning who can answer some of our questions about that would be helpful.
Mm-hmm. Nix, do you have any thoughts on this?
Do we wish to keep our identity a secret?
As best as we can, I think.
I think posing as scavengers or just another salvage party is the way to go. That's what I would do, at least. But I did manage to hit the wizard a couple of times. I hope you noticed, Fennec.
No, I did.
Thank you for helping us back there. That was a dangerous way to jump in and be a part of.
Alright, it's my job. I'm gonna go lay down for a while.
Nix, do we have access to the ship to fly into the Moonland? Is that correct?
I believe so. I think that's up to the captain. I think flying into it is very dangerous, but above it should be fine.
Well, perhaps one of us should go and sneak back to the ship, speak to Aaron. Let him know that we are okay.
How about I find familiar and then I'll send them to do it.
Mm-hmm. Don't fancy another chat with Aaron?
I don't fancy him knowing too much about us.
All right.
I'm going to hunker down for a rest.
Mm-hmm.
If there's nothing else we want to do, I would like to take a short rest to use arcane recovery before I take a long rest to do something first.
All right. Well, as you go in for a longer rest and getting your bearings again, I'm going to speed through this as you take your watches and keep an eye out.
Ooh.
Yep.
I will be doing something before I take my long rest.
All right. Sure. Let's cut to that.
Very specific. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Inkblot is going to spend her short rest with her spell book. She's going to bounce out her pen, her quill, and is going to be working on the dream spell to basically use her arcane recovery to bring the dream spell back so she can cast it.
All right.
She is then, as part of her long rest, is going to sit down and she's going to open her book.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to try and do this in a corner away from everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
on her own. And she is going to cast Dream on herself to contact Del Wildcloak.
All right. So, as you enter your dream, you find yourself kind of walking through a dark forest. At some point, and it's strange, like, I mean, you've heard about the spell, you've seen Fennec, or you've seen Raya do it. This time it feels so real to you. It really feels lucid to you in a way that you didn't get a sense from Stan. It feels even more real somehow. As you walk through this forest, you take a step, and suddenly you hear under your kind of footsteps rock, stone. You see stone flooring. And ahead of you, and kind of sat behind a desk, is Del. Kind of wispy auburn hair. Looking very exhausted, lean, kind of starved. Writing constantly on parchment. And you see this large kind of book on the desk. Just copying endlessly. You see fingers are just bloodied, scarred. Still wearing the stained robes of the Morgrave University. Bandages wrapped around both hands.
Inkblot will like stand at a distance and watch her for quite a while. And she'll just reach out and see if she can manipulate the landscape around her, see if she can change anything.
You can't. You get a sense that you're in a room, as if in a castle. Looking around, trying to manipulate the dream, you can't.
She'll take a step forward. This is not how I wanted to see you again, Del.
You see Del kind of raise her head, almost as if hearing you. But it's like an echo. It's not quite clear. And as you take another step forward, a hand clamps around your wrist. Clammy and kind of iron strong still. And you turn to your right to see an Eladrin man dressed in kind of modish clothes, ragged black of a crow's wing. And you see a crown of dark iron on his head. You see its 6 spires, mirroring kind of the shapes of almost like twisted icicles. And you can see the red welts the iron is leaving on his skin. He has the heavy build of kind of comfortable middle age, but there's a leanness to him, a hungry look to him regardless. And you just hear, "Tut, tut, tut. Trying to enter my dreams? You're either hungry, angry, lonely, or tired."
What is happening? This is not what I wanted. This is not where I meant to be. Let me see her.
Oh. And he looks towards Del. "I'm sorry, but my slave is quite busy." And as he throws you back, releasing you, you are jumped through the dream spell and back in the wooden shed.
And Inkblot just screams. No! 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 And she just, like, just unaudibly just cries and is so angry and frustrated. Yeah, and she's like lost control.
I'm assuming we hear this. And Raya will come up and find Inkbot in whatever corner. And just, kind of try and, I think probably wrap her arms around her and just sort of hold her if she can. Or, okay, then she won't try and do that anymore. Ink?
Something has her. Something has taken her and is holding her as a captive, as a slave.
Who?
Somewhere I couldn't.
Who are you talking about, Ink?
Del. She's trapped. She is a slave to some creatures of being.
Did you visit her just then?
Yes.
We knew she was not in a good situation. We knew she was being held in some way. Did you get a sense of who the person was?
Some being in a crown with spires of ice, and called her a slave, and she was there ragged and starved and injured and in so much turmoil, and that should make me so happy. That should make me so pleased that she is suffering, but it just hurts so much more. I should be the one to punish her. I should be the one to tell her what she did to me. That is my responsibility, not anybody else's.
Ink, we all nearly died today. It's okay to care about someone who hurt you. But right now you probably don't have the energy to be processing any of this. I know I wouldn't.
Just wanted to say my piece. To know that that this could be it for us, and I just wanted to look her in the eye and make her realize what she's done and how dare her take, after she took me from my home, whether I wanted to go or not, and then deny me the freedom that I seeked.
Did she see you?
He wouldn't let her. He stopped. I wasn't in control there.
You know, even if you don't get to say these things to her, it doesn't mean you're not free. We're going to deal with these things. One at a time, we're going to deal with these things. But you said it yourself, we might not come back from the Mournlands. We need to take stock of what we want. So if you need to write a letter, if you need to send or leave some kind of word for your own sense of what you need to communicate, then I think we should all be thinking in that way. I want to get Babbitt out alive,
I do too.
and I want to keep making choices of where we go and where we put our energy. And I'm sure you do too. But are we able to touch you?
Yes.
Okay. I just very gently put my hand on Inkblot. Once that's okay, I get a little bit closer, give more of a hug.
I'll do the same on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll just sob. Just full on ugly cry into your shoulder.
But it's okay, you're here. We're all here.
I think she'll sort of push away after she sort of settled down a bit, and she'll mutter like a thank you, like it's heartfelt, but it's like hard, like she's so emotionally and physically and mentally drained. I think like it could come across as rude and ungrateful, but it's so grateful, but she just doesn't have
The energy.
the willpower, and she just turns and crumples into a corner, and she just falls asleep.
Is she still a half-orc?
That would have dropped by now.
Okay. Once Inkblot's asleep, I'm going to look over at Raya and do that thing where you share empathy over a situation through eye contact.
Yep.
With
Bit
that,
of this. I'm also doing something after my short rest.
Yeah.
Too, so.
I mean, you're sending Ori out as well, I presume.
Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
finding familiar and then sending Ori out,
Mhm.
and then I'm probably going to scry as well.
All
But
right.
yeah.
Who are you gonna scry?
Should we do Ori first before we do the scrying?
I was gonna speed through it. I mean, you're just
Yeah.
unless you
We're
wanna.
scrying. Yeah. We're scrying for what's his face, Ivan.
Ivan. All right.
Mad lad Ivan.
Let's quickly check. All right.
I cast it.
Yeah, cast it.
Could I? Yes. I have spell slot. You fool.
All right. Believe, yeah.
Do we feel I know the target well?
Yeah, I've already counted everything. As you walk through the Valley of Mist, through your crystal ball, your kind of conscience is thrown upwards into the sky. For a moment, you feel almost kind of astral projecting, looking down on yourself, down and on the kind of the wooden shed that you're in, and then upward constantly through the clouds until they just become a dizzying kind of labyrinth. And then suddenly you find yourself kind of in a dark room, and you slowly hear creaking. You hear the kind of rattling of fire somewhere. And as the room fills itself in, you see a light, an ever-burning lantern in the ceiling. And you see a porthole, and you get a sense that you're in a skyship. Ivan is currently kind of standing in front of a mirror, leaning against kind of a cupboard or a desk there, looking straight into it. He looks tired, old. There's someone else that's talking to him, but it's difficult to kind of get a sense. You're specifically scrying Ivan, so it's a blurry figure in the kind of outskirts of your focus. And you hear Ivan say, "The reaches have been dealt with, but reinforce the gates we already have. Now we must focus on the Mornland." You hear a response again, kind of a muffled response. Ivan listens to this, nods. "I doubt she will succeed, the Velvet Blade. But if the Rakshasa are more than happy for us to succeed, then we might as well use them against each other. Yes, make a contact." And you hear another response to this, whoever this person is that he is giving orders to. And Ivan turns suddenly. "No." And he kind of holds the key wand in his hands. "It stays with me. I don't have much time." And as he kind of speaks, he actually pulls back kind of his cloak, and you see this strange, again, what you've seen a couple of times on the other Ivan. There's this almost like a crack in porcelain on him, running down the length of him. And he puts the wand against it, and you see it close up very slowly as he almost heals himself or does something to sustain himself. With that, the scry ends, and we'll pick up next session. So take a long rest, level up to level 11.
Whoa!
Let's go into the morning.
Oh god, level 11.
Level 11. I don't even know who I am at level 11.
Fennec, still Fennec. Good old Fennec.
Three slots.
6th level spells? Fuck off.
Pretty cool. Shall we? Are we still? What's the deal? Are we still live? What's the go? Pin.
Bye.
End.